Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Aljac here. We also have Natalie here.
Or Luna Gaming to the
Yeah,
YouTube channel.
right there. But yeah, so
Rant!
yes, this is our first rant. And
Actually, I'm probably gonna make like 86 more rants on my channel.
she probably is, but let's just say this is a very personal rant that should have
But,
been done a year ago. Over a year ago.
yeah, like a year and a few months.
Okay, so
Wait, August, September, November, December. Wait, no.
quite a while ago.
1 year
And
and 2 months at least.
honestly, I am getting to the point where this is becoming too much to handle. I am not happy with this one
Mm-mm.
bit. It has gotten way too far.
Way too far.
And literally, so you see one tab open other than my channel one right here that I normally am never on. Last time I was on was like months and months ago. It's Lexor AJ, also known as Seal.
Or Savannah.
Savannah Seal, whatever you call her, KK0819 Lexor AJ, whatever your name for her is. But I don't even know where to start. So this is gonna be just like a rant slash story time, I guess.
Woo.
So about a little over a year ago, I met Natalie on Animal Jam.
Mm-hmm.
I had been banned from Animal Jam by my parents, not from Animal Jam itself, but I was able to talk to people on Animal Jam and they didn't like that. So they said I couldn't play Animal Jam anymore. But then I got my laptop and I started playing Animal Jam again because I wanted to, and I honestly had no games to play. And I remember that I used to play that, and I had my old account back. So I had a lot of beta stuff, and I was new again ish, whatever you call that. I was coming back to it. So I had a bunch of beta stuff that I didn't know was beta because I played when I was like 5 years old or four. And then when I was 12, I came back. So that's like an 7 or 8 year difference. I went from beta to where everything else, those beta items are rare and stuff. I was always trading with people, and I would always go in Jamas, say, come to my den if you want to trade everything there for sale or something like that. And then I would trade with people. Natalie one day saw the message, came to my place, we traded, and I thought she was going to leave like everyone else. She stayed, and she friended me, which I thought was really weird because no one friended me. Because I was really socially awkward at that time because my parents never let me talk to anyone and I never had any friends over. The only people I knew were at school and I didn't really have any close friends. So Natalie friending me and then immediately after started talking to me, that felt kind of weird. And yeah, so she was the first real friend I had, and I'm just so happy that she's still my friend now, and I hope she will continue to be my friend forever. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning on that. But I friended Natalie, and along came Seal.
Mm-hmm.
It was Seal then Alyssa, right?
No, yeah, it was Seal and Alyssa.
I mean, April. I forgot her. I meant
April!
yeah, April. So
Yo!
Seal came first. She was a non-member on Animal Jam, just like me and
Mm-hmm.
Natalie were. Me and Natalie actually had our matching looks. I was like yellow and black, and she was pink and black. And yeah, we had our matching looks. So then it was the two of us for a while, and then Seal came and joined the group, and then April came, and she was the member of the group, the
Uh-huh.
member.
And she
But
was best friends. I'm actually getting teary-eyed just thinking about this.
huh?
I'm getting teary-eyed just
Same.
talking about it.
This is literally so emotional because
I miss April.
Same. The other day, I was thinking about our old friends and all this before everything went into chaos, and I was just thinking, what if we all didn't break apart? But friends come and friends go. Some are may
If we
stay.
if we all didn't break apart, we probably wouldn't have our YouTube channels. We probably wouldn't play Movie Star Planet. We probably wouldn't
We
even
probably
play
wouldn't have a lot of
Yonder.
stuff, and you guys probably wouldn't be seeing this video right now. You definitely
Yeah,
wouldn't because this problem wouldn't be happening.
yeah.
But yeah, so April was our friend. It was just the four of us for like 2 months maybe, because we became friends at the beginning of school,
Right after summer break.
right as summer break was starting. It was like a week into summer break maybe, and we became friends. So yeah, right after summer break started, we all met. It was like 2 months, and then we started becoming friends with other people that we let into
Uh-huh.
the groups by like
Like
one of us being
book.
online at book. One person would be online at one time with everyone else not on, or like I had a day off and they didn't or something, like later on. But one of us was on, and then we kind of met someone doing something and they became our friend. Not as good of a friend as the other guys that we had, but still our friends.
Like
Eventually,
me,
huh?
like me and like me and the Wither Kitten. We were best friends, and then we kind of broke apart as we got our group
Yeah.
started.
And me and this other player, I think it was Nyan something, me and her, we were friends. Like, we would see each other every single day, we would talk, except we didn't really click like me and you did. So as soon as me and you started hanging out, I started hanging out with her less, and I tried to message her one day, and she didn't even respond, but she was online. I still have her on my friend list. I still friended her. I don't know if she deleted me or something by now because I haven't been active in like forever. But we were friends for a while. She was still on my friend list last time I looked, but we grew apart once I joined the group. And she had her own friends. She was on all the time. I'm pretty sure she moved on with her life just fine. We were not sisters. But so Buck came. He was our friend for a while. He kind of stayed. And then we had like a few other friends. I don't remember all of them. We had quite a few, except
Uh-huh.
problems happened.
Yeah.
They started mostly around October. This is when they started selling Halloween items, and I mostly remember this because April had been nice enough to get me like 3 months membership on Animal Jam.
Uh-huh.
So did
And I had membership by the time.
yeah, by the
Yeah.
time that this happened, we had all already gotten membership, except April was nice enough to get me membership. That's how good of friends we were. I trusted her with my account, and I let her go on it and all this stuff. And I didn't have my parent portal, that for school, parent sign thing, so I couldn't change my password even if I wanted to. So this is actually kind of how this problem lasted as long as it did. So
Yeah.
around October, they started selling the Halloween items in the shop. I know this because I had my volcano den, the old one, not the greely one, but the old little volcano dungeon
Mm-hmm.
den. I
That
had
one.
that, and I had it all Halloween like. And that was the first annual gym I had with Halloween, so it's not old decorations that I had. It's new stuff that I had just bought, so it was definitely a Halloween. So I had all my Halloween stuff set up, and I was really happy. Like, I was doing great on Animal Jam. I had a bunch of stuff. And all of a sudden, one day I
No,
go on.
no, I was first in this
Oh, yeah.
whole.
Well, one day, Natalie went on. She couldn't get on her account or something. Wait, no, you tell your story about your account.
Okay, and so I was like I went on. I was playing for a bit. It said, you've been gone for too long. Click OK to play again. I'm like, okay, this is weird. I just got on, and then whenever I got on again, a few minutes later, same thing, and then I got on again. same thing. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna let it rest because it might be just a glitch. And then a few like minutes later, or maybe even days, I don't know. Like
Sometime later.
yeah, sometime later, I went on my account. I had barely anything. My animals were all mixed up, and I was pissed off. No joke. I was going to slap somebody in the nostril. Anyways, pop. Okay, oh, that hurt. I'm trying to be as funny as I can, talking very seriously, and my hands are shaking. Yeah. Um. Yeah, and then a few, maybe weeks, maybe days, once again, sometime later, Allison had the same thing that happened to me. Allison, you tell your story.
Alright, so I kept on getting logged off. Well, that happened like once, and then I tried to go, like, I was fine that one day. Everything was fine, except then I went on the next day. I tried to go on. I had my backup ready, so they knew that that was my backup, and that was me, that if I logged on, then because I never used my backup, although I had one that they knew about. So I never went on
Oh,
it. It had nothing,
wait,
but if
wait.
something went wrong, I had it and they knew about it. I tried to go
Allison,
on that one day, couldn't get on. I went on my backup, they knew something was wrong.
Allison, I need to tell something about my backups.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I went on my backups and I saw that my name was on. I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go to extend, obvious. Oh wait, no, this was on my first account, Hugs and Kisses 556.
Yeah.
Not my new account. My new account never got hacked yet.
And I've still had the same account the entire time.
Mhm. So I went on my main account now, Hugs Door, and I saw Hugs and Kisses 556 was on. I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow them. I followed them. They were in their den. And I said, hey, get off my account. That's my account. He said, no. And I'm like, really, bitch? How are you going to say that's not my account when I know that's my account? If
Because
I
if
know,
it was one of us, we would let Natalie on it. No, no problem. And we wouldn't just say no. Like, and plus, we
yeah,
would tell her, just like, yeah, we're using your account for something real quick. We'll be there we'll let you have it in just a second. We're not going to tell you
like,
about it. No.
not like, no, this is my account. Like, they actually said, no, this is my account. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we
And
would
I was
never
like,
say that Natalie's account would be our account unless it's someone else saying, give me that account. And we were on her account at that point and we knew it wasn't her talking to us. Then we would say, no, this is our account and protect her account for her if she wasn't on.
but they knew my backups. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So, like, if it was one of them,
Yeah,
they would.
we knew all of our backups. Now I'm pretty sure we forgot half of our backups because we haven't been on there in so long. I'm actually
I
on there
still
right
know.
now to check up on it.
I still
But
know mine, except I just don't know the passwords.
yeah, my password's saved on here somewhere. But yeah, we knew all of our backups, so if one of us is on it, we would know, and it would just be like, yeah, this is Mitt, this is Allie, this is whoever. Because at the point, I didn't know Fallon, so I didn't even know a person with the name Fallon. So it was really weird.
Well, actually, I joined Animal Jam because of my friends Lakely and Fallon and Libby. Sorry if you guys didn't want your names out. I just had to tell the details. Details! Details! Details. Anyways, like the entire reason I joined is because of them, because they were my best friends. Other than Alyssa, because obviously because Alyssa's my cousin. Of course, she has to be my best friend. But yeah. And then I joined, they friended me, we all talked, it was all fun. And then I met Allison, and then I just started disregarding my actual real life friends. So yeah, and then like I introduced like a long time ago, like way far ahead from the time that I started playing Animal Jam and met Allison and everybody. I introduced Allison to Libby, who made me play Animal Jam. Now she doesn't really play anymore. Well, not at least whenever I'm on. And yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
then
our accounts, they started getting hacked, and we had no idea what was going on because at first it was Natalie, then it was me that got hacked.
and
And
then
how long was
and
yours
then
hacked for?
about like well, actually mine's like I had to like change a password, but I couldn't go on the email that my account was connected to. So really, it was hacked for like months and months and months, but it really wasn't
But
on
you were still
for
able
months
to go
and
on
months.
it.
No, not in the months that it was hacked. Well, I mean, it was only hacked for like maybe 1 or 2 days, and then I was like, okay, I need to change my password, and then I realized, oh wait, I can't go on the parent email, so my account had no password, so that means I wouldn't even be able to go on. So for like months and months, I
Yeah,
couldn't go
so
on it.
she just wasn't able to go on it, but it didn't show anyone was on it, so no one was really hacking it except no one could go on it. That was a problem.
Yeah. So it was only hacked for like maybe 1, 2, 3 days, maybe even a week at the least. Yeah.
Well, that's what happened with hers, and then she made her Hugs and Kisses account. But mine, on the other hand, I had my membership, and I couldn't buy myself membership. They all knew that. I
Mm-hmm.
even have money of my own. I would be having membership on VIP on MSP and stuff. If I was able to pay for it, I would be playing Minecraft by now if I could. I'd be buying a bunch of games because I have like $80 I could be spending right now on games and stuff. My mom didn't really want me to do that. She didn't want me to pay for games on the computer and then get bored with them and then spend money for no reason. But April bought
Boo.
the membership for me, and I knew I had to use it wisely because she's not going to be able to get me membership forever. So I had like 2 months with it, and it was going all fine and dandy. I had like 2 weeks left of membership, and then all of a sudden, that thing logged me out once. I was fine. Except I was a little on edge after what happened to Natalie, but I was fine. Next day, I tried to get on, and something good had just happened to me. I forgot what it was by now, but something happened. I was happy. Tried to go on my account the next day, and tragedy struck. At the time, it was really a big tragedy. Now, if it happened to my account, wouldn't be that pissed about it. But at the time, tragedy was that, and it struck. So, tried to go on, and it said, like, I couldn't go on. The password was changed. Yeah, I said the password was invalid or something. I tried it a billion times. I tried it every single day. Except that day, I tried it a billion times. Wouldn't work. I went on my backup. And I was like, guys, my account, I cannot go on it. The password, it says it has changed. And even I didn't know the password to my parent account. And my mom, she didn't know the password either, except it was to her really, really, really old email that she had gotten rid of like a year ago.
But
So,
here's the thing. Somebody can't change your password without your parent portal email.
yeah,
So
you can't do that. And even I didn't know the password to it. I tried to go on to it a billion times. I tried like every single password that my mom ever used that I knew about, and it didn't work. And I knew like 7 of her passwords. And I even tried some of my old passwords that I used at the time because she might have asked me what the password was in case I wanted to remember it. Tried all those, they didn't work. I had no idea what the password was. It was like someone had changed the password to something that only they knew, or the email was different. But the email, it doesn't change. And when I tried to send the thing to my mom's email saying for it to change the password, she said, I was like, which phone of yours has your old email on it? She said, baby, I got rid of that email like a year ago. And I was like, and oh my God, I was freaking out. Because if I had that email, this could have been avoided and cut short very quickly. But I didn't have the email. So I was sitting there trying to figure out some way to get my account back. I was emailing Animal Jam so much because at this point, Animal Jam was like the only game that I played. It was the only way I had to contact these guys, Ali, Natalie, any of these guys. And at this point, I actually cared about a certain person. So I cared about everyone that I was in contact with on the game. So,
Well, actually, Alyssa wasn't playing Animal Jam by the time you and me got hacked.
yeah. I mean, I'm just talking about April, not Alyssa. I'm so used to saying Alyssa now, and Alyssa and April, they seem like they would be the same person, actually. They kind of act similar now that I think about it.
Wait, I need to go put the Dr. Pepper away.
Right. But yeah, so I tried to go on mailing Amo Jam like for a whole week. I was on my backup for like, and this was going on for like 2 weeks. I couldn't get on my account for 2 weeks. Every day, I would email Animal Jam saying, this was my old password, the last thing I knew. This was my old email to the parent account. Last time I accessed it was this long ago. I hadn't used it for so and so many years and stuff. I was emailing them all the information to let them know I was the real owner of that account. And because no one knew how long I was like off of it or any of that stuff, unless, yeah. And I barely even knew, so I was emailing them stuff and trying to make sure I was emailing them the right stuff. So I went on my backup. I started doing good on that, and I just started thinking my account is gone at this point. By the first week, I thought my account was gone because everything was still there, except like I think my character changed. It had like the devil-looking eyes, the thing that hackers use. I think they were doing that, but nothing was out of place. Like nothing was wrong with the account account physically. I could. It was never online, but it just didn't. It wouldn't let anyone on. All the guys tried it, and they didn't go. They couldn't get on it. So I tried everything. About 2 weeks
I'm gonna,
later.
I'm gonna go put the other computer away because we don't need it. Oh wait,
Okay.
maybe we do. Do we? Do we need evidence? I
Sure.
don't think we do.
But 2 weeks after it started, someone tried to go on the account and we got on. So nothing had happened to the account up to that point.
Okay, actually, be right back because I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So I'll keep telling stories.
Okay. Well, tried to go on the account the entire 2 weeks. Nothing changed. Got on that last day. Everything was different. There was not a single item left on the account. I could not believe it. Because that night previously, nothing was wrong with it. I went on it the next morning, everything was gone, and I had 65,000 gems. So right before my account was like locked or something, and it didn't say I'd been locked out. It just said invalid password. It said nothing about me being locked out, it said nothing about me being restricted or anything. It said the password was bad. I think it said the account was active one time in the entire 2 weeks, right in the middle of it or some point, but it just didn't work.
I
So,
almost ran into a wall.
huh?
I almost ran into a wall.
Oh wow. But everything was gone, had 65,000 gems. I was just happy I had my account back, but the thing is, this is what kind of started the huge downfall. And this is why we're taking so much detail into this story. So this may seem like a random story, we're just going to go through our entire timeline of stuff. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do the important stuff. This is what started to decline and everything, though. That's why I was saying so much depth of it.
Yeah.
So, right before this started, I had trained with Seal to get like a rare bow and arrow or something. And she normally wants like really good stuff for something that's only good. She always wants to have like the better part of the deal, and like she's giving you something, so she wants to get something better out of it, like you're asking her for it. Honestly, that's not how it should go, but she normally does that. The day before I got hacked, she wanted to trade with me for a lot of stuff. It was like a pink rare bow and jam scarves and something else.
Which, if you guys don't know, Jamalade scarves are really rare.
Yes.
Even though you get them every Jamalades.
Yeah, but still, like, they're rare. Still, they're good. And plus, it's kind of hard to get a color you actually like. And I had, like, a bunch of them.
I had all the colors.
Yeah. Well,
because Bill gave me the colors that I didn't have.
Yeah. The day before, I traded a bunch of stuff with her. She gave me some stuff too. Wait, no, she's the one that gave me that stuff, and she got stuff that she wanted. So, traded that stuff, and then as soon as we got done with that, Seal, I noticed that she had some of the items that I'd lost, and she had like 10 of them in the span of one night. Which she said she'd gone to bed and she does not wake up early. Because I woke up semi-early that next day because I was so stressed out about the stuff that was going on. Like, if your life, basically, this was my life. It was a year ago. Animal Jam was the only thing I played and my only access to April, Seal, and Natalie. Because they were the squad back then. There was no Allie, there was no Fallon. A year ago. Well, a little bit over a year, but still.
Yeah, like a year, at least 2 months.
Yeah. This was my only access to them. Only access to them. So I was freaking out about it. And this is the only thing I played. So it's what kept me entertained and also
because
my access to them.
Because back then, we didn't think about playing Rooster Planet or Transnice.
We didn't think about playing all this other stuff. And I personally, my parents are like super protective and they didn't even want me playing Animal Jam. So I was basically like thinking about stuff. Like, I was thinking that we should have another game to play, except that was later. But I wasn't even supposed to be playing Animal Jam and talking to people. But I did it anyway, because I was lonely. And seriously, we did nothing a year ago. Like, we went nowhere, we talked to no one. Our life was boring in this family a year ago.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Steel had all like a bunch of stuff that she liked. I knew that she liked this stuff off my account, but oh my god. She had a bunch of stuff that she wanted off my account for a while. I knew she wanted these items. And also stuff that she traded to me, where I got the better part of the deal just the day before I started getting hacked. She started saying, like, as soon as I started noticing these things, she started confessing, quotation marks are being used right now. Can't use my camera, but if I could, you'd be seeing quotation marks.
Yeah.
She was confessing that her sister was the one hacking me and Natalie, not her, hacking me and Natalie, and that her sister was forcing her to say that it wasn't her or had anything to do with her.
Allison.
Huh.
I think it was her brother.
Well, either her brother or her sister, I don't know. She kept on switching it up. And, okay, this is a girl that, just like a little bit before, as soon as I started meeting her, I said, like, we started asking each other questions. She said, where do you live? I said, I live in North Carolina. Where do you live? Canada. I was like, okay, what part of Canada? It's just like, she didn't answer the question. The next day, I asked her, where do you live? Florida. I know Natalie in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I asked Natalie about that. She had no idea what I was talking about. And then the next day, she said, no, I really live in California. She told me she lived in like 7 different places in the span of 5 days. I asked her about this because I was curious. I watched cop shows at this point, so I could interrogate people. I knew what to look for to see if someone was lying. I know how to interrogate people. And ever since this incident, I've been really careful about who I befriend as really good friends and tell them a bunch of stuff. So, but yeah, we'll get to that later. But I started asking her a bunch of questions. She was like lying at her teeth about them. So I just don't know. Like, I told her the truth. I really do live in North Carolina. Like, Natalie and Fallon and Alyssa, they live in Florida. We all know that. We still have no idea where Seal lives. And we keep on calling her Seal because that's what we called her the entire time. We never stayed friends with her long enough to like call her by her real name because you couldn't say Savannah on Animal Jam. You can't
Yeah.
say real names. So we never stayed friends with her long enough for us to actually get used to typing her real name, so we always called her Seal. Like I called Natalie Rosie. They called me Myth. That's our thing. Like
Uh-huh.
our nicknames for stuff. If we can't say our real names, those are our go-to nicknames that we know each other by. But
Uh-huh. So that means if we have to find ourselves, that means that if we have to find each other, easy to find.
yeah, because it's not like you can just go, hey, so and so. Like, if I was in a room with Natalie, I could go, hey, Natalie. Like, if we were meeting up in real life, I could be like screaming, Natalie! And like, maybe a few people would say, yeah, who are you? If I screamed out, Rosie! Then not a lot of people are going to be answering to that. And if she calls out Myth, definitely not anyone's going to be answering to that. They're just going to
Yeah.
think, who was this crazy lady yelling? And then it's just going to be like, I'm over here. Just like, that might be how we meet up in real life. Hopefully, we'll stay friends long enough. We're planning on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But,
Of course we're gonna be friends that long.
yeah, of course we are.
If we already knew each other for a year, why wouldn't we know each other for like 5 years?
Yeah. But everything's like still, friendship's still young, stuff to learn about each other, but we're having a good feeling about this. I
Yeah.
have friends in real life too. They're not as close as me and Natalie are.
Mm-hmm.
Or me, Natalie, and Fallon. That's us.
Or Alyssa.
Yeah, her too. Like right there, squad. Quite a
And
few of
of
my
course,
friends in real life have YouTube accounts here. They're not in the squad. Still love you, friends, but yeah, love them more. Yeah, so we are
never
like all
stop.
over the place in the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like, like one time we're here, then we're there, then we're here, then we're there.
yeah, this is like a
It's like,
rant, so deal with it, people. Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
it's
just
a
try and like
rant.
we'll shorten it up a little bit more because I don't want to waste like 3 hours of your time, and plus it's
Yeah.
2 a.m. But yeah, so she had a bunch of stuff. She was saying that it was her brother or sister or whatever, and we know that she had been lying for quite a few things before that, so we didn't really trust what she was saying. This is when we started blocking her about stuff. So she would do something, and
We'd walk.
because when we were friends with her, I don't know what it is, except she would say something or do something, or it was just her freaking presence. But all of a sudden, you and April would start fighting like there was no tomorrow and like you wanted to get a restraining order against each other. Like,
Yeah.
I swear, you guys would fight like no tomorrow. I swear. And then you and Seal would fight. You only fought with me like once because I tried to like break it up, and that was one of the major ones that you had. And that's where you were like going crazy because it was like a fight going on for like, because you gotta understand, guys, these fights that they had with each other went on for weeks at a time, days or weeks at the least. Like the shortest fight ever I saw them have was when I was pranked. And that was like a few months ago, like at the beginning of this year, maybe. So they pranked me by fighting, and then it was over. That was the shortest fight ever, but it was still long enough to be in the video.
Yeah, and she got on video.
Yeah, I deleted it, but I still have the footage. I might upload that later, but I don't know. I'll have to find it actually, though. But yeah, I still have every single video I ever made. Deleted some, but might upload some later. Anyways, that's all we're here about. But started fighting, and as soon as we started blocking Seal, like if all three of us blocked Seal, me, Natalie, and April, if we all blocked Seal, we all got along fine. We all were
Mhm.
like having more laughs, we were all happier. And then Seal would weasel herself back into our lives every single time. Eventually, this got so bad, Natalie unfriended her, and I was still like semi socially awkward, not as bad, but still semi. Because I didn't want to be mean to people, and I was like still like, well, she was one of the first people that actually talked to me on here, so I was like careful. But
Oh, I was straight savage. I was like, no, I'm not dealing with you. So bye bye.
yeah, because she's never had a problem making friends and stuff. She just like gets right to the point. Like if I do something, I get in trouble very easily, and that's why at some points I don't upload as much as I should because I get in trouble for stuff and I get grounded. Cause yeah,
I,
I get grounded very easily.
I don't. I'm just too lazy to upload.
But yeah, so I was still friends with her slightly. I was still like getting ready to unfriend her, but at the same time, I was still friends with her. Me and April were still friends with her, and Seal started wanting to trade with me like every single day. Like twice a day, she'd be like, "Hey, you want to trade?" And I'm just like, "No." She seriously like kept on bugging me about it until I traded with her, and she had like a love bug or something, and she would just be like, "Oh yeah, this is like really, really, really rare," and I did not know my rares one bit. I would always rely on Natalie to tell me what's rare and what's not, but like I was just like, "Oh my god, fine," because she would bug me so much. She seriously does not stop and will bug you till you die.
Mm.
But so I traded with her. By the time I was done trading with her, this was going on for like a week. So I traded with her every day for like a week, and she wanted so much stuff. And if I said, okay, never mind this trade, she would bug me about it again. So I just got rid of some stuff, and I looked at my inventory. I had, I had a buttload of items before I started trading with her. My inventory had gone down halfway by the time I was done trading with her. And we only traded like she only gave me like 12 items. I gave her like over 50. That's how bad it is. And I had a bunch of good stuff. She only accepted good stuff. I had a bunch of really bad stuff left in my inventory after that, and she didn't take den items, only clothing items. Just like, and she wanted me to trade. Okay, a scenario if you know Animal Jam trades. A spike, a black long spike for a black worn. That's the kind of deal she wanted. I would be giving her a black long spike, and she'd be giving me a black worn, or like a pink worn, or some other kind of worn.
Like that is beyond unfair.
Like, it's not even nerd glasses for a black long spike. It's a worn. Those, they're rare, but they're very, very common rare.
Because you can get them in adventures.
Exactly. So they're a very, very common rare. Very,
Uh-huh.
very common.
And a lot of people have them.
Yeah, so like every two players, there's another person with a rare, I mean a ward, and they're non-members, so everyone has them. I never use them, but everyone has them just because they're
Like,
rares. But I honestly didn't care for them that much. But still, I went on an adventure with April one day, and she noticed I was wearing something that Seal traded with me, and apparently Seal got all this from trading fairly in Jama. She was lying again. I went on an adventure with April one day, and I think it was the Hive that we went to. And when we got there, April started talking to me, and I was like, "Yeah, Seal gave me this and this the other day," and it's like I gave those to her the other day as a gift. She was gifting Seal stuff because Seal was like, "Hey, can I have this?" or something like that. She was like asking for gifts. And you know me, if you've ever talked to me on MSP or anything, I have my mail time thing here because I don't ask for gifts. If you look through all of my messages all the way through, you'll never see me ask for a gift unless it's like joking around. Like, you won't see me ask for stuff. I'm not one of those people that's just like give me gift mail time, happy face. And it's like that's not how I work. It's like if you want to give me a gift, that's fine. Except I'm not gonna ask you to give me something that you spent your money on. Like on here, it's kind of hard to get star coins, especially if you're non-VIP. So I'm not gonna ask you to give something up that you worked for. You work for all your coins. Seal, she would always be asking for stuff, and even in adventures, she'd like wait in the back for us to do stuff, and then she'd go and do it herself. Well, April started gifting her stuff, and then it was like good stuff too, because April was, she had a lot of good stuff. She'd been playing Animal Jam for quite a while. She was member, so she had all this access to stuff and all these adventures. She had a bunch of rares and good stuff. So she started gifting it to Seal, and then Seal was acting like she traded very good for it, and she wanted me to give her like a bunch of stuff for something that she got for free. And she got these gifts, like 5 of them maybe each day, I want to
Oh,
say. I don't know
I
if
got
that's like 5 each day or something, maybe 2 or 3, but she got a gift at least each day.
Allison.
Huh.
I looked back and I saw like a bag of peppermints, and I was like, "Oh my god, what?" Because I thought it was a person, but obviously it's a freaking bag of peppermints.
Oh my god.
This is why I can't sit in a dining room with food behind me because I get scared.
Oh my god.
This is how much of a scaredy cat I am.
Oh wow. But then me and April started talking, and she was like, I gifted her this. And then I was like, she traded me this, like every single one of those items, and I gave her like 4 items for each one of them at least. So she got mad at that, and she was like, you can still have them and stuff. I'm not gonna be mad at that. You gave her stuff for it. But then all of a sudden, April got mad at her more than I did, which was surprising. I guess because Seal was scamming her because we did not know about this before the adventure either. April was giving stuff to her and she didn't know that I was trading with Seal. I didn't know that April was giving stuff to Seal. I only knew that I was trading with her. I thought she was just like somehow getting stuff. I was just like, this is shady though. It's definitely shady for her to be getting this much good stuff when she normally can't get anything. I'm like being straightforward here. She normally can't get anything good. Like, she can't. This is the brutal truth, guys. She'd always ask us for stuff like, hey, can you buy this for me? I don't have any gems. She apparently never had any gems, but we always did adventures. We could do adventures for a day straight, like 12 hours straight, and then she could say, yeah, I only have like 400 gems. You can recycle stuff, because I know we got trash in some of those adventures, like a chicken hat or something. That gives you coins. So she's lying the entire time about how much she has and being stupid about her lying because we know it's the truth. And may not be as smart as I am now last year, but I was still not stupid. None of us were stupid. We started getting really pissed at this. And me and April, after we figured out that she was doing this, she said she started gifting me and April a bunch of stuff. Except it was really bad stuff, like stuff you can buy in the shop or like rare bows and arrows from Rare Mondays. She was like, this is how I fix stuff. I gift people. I know I gifted her like a bunch of good stuff. I gifted her like 3 rare bows even. Like, let's just say about all that was worth, probably worth about 5 black longs. All the stuff I gifted her worth was probably about worth 5 black longs. So I had a bunch of good stuff after she hacked me because I was doing better after I got hacked. I honestly did better, but still I was pissed. She started gifting me stuff, and it was really bad stuff. And then after like 10 gifts each, it's just like, yeah, that's all I have. It's just like, you gifted us 20 items in total, and I know I gifted you over 20 items just for clothes. And I was like, that is like, I couldn't believe her. But I got really pissed at her. We started unfriending her and stuff after that. Next big thing that happened. So we gotten rid of her for a while. She came back. We started playing MSP.
No.
Huh.
First, you and me played a cardio. And then I introduced you to Transformice.
Oh yeah, first we started doing transfer mice and stuff like that.
Seal started playing Transformice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard about Music Planet. I told you about it. You said you weren't interested. And then a few weeks, months, days later, you started playing.
Yeah.
And then Seal started playing. Oh, and by this time we knew Alyssa because she played Restart Planet.
Yeah. I still didn't know about Fallon though.
Like, I knew about Alyssa for a long time. So she's my cousin. And I went to school with her since the 2nd grade. So, yeah. And then we started playing Restart Planet. Allison joined. Then Seal. Then, this is where everything went from the tippy top to the very bottom.
Again.
No. To the deep blue ocean.
And this is where we really got pissed.
Mm-hmm.
So we went a while without her. She got back in our friend list. It was fine for a while. We were playing Transformice together. Everything was okay. We weren't talking to April as much, and my MSP account at the time was like Mythical Wolf 1 or something like that. I think that was my first one.
Uh-huh.
Because it's the backup for 1B, but it's my main. So I don't know why I chose this one as my main, except I did. And it was one of my lowest level ones at the time, and
No, like when you got VIP, you were level 10.
yeah.
But when I got VIP, I was level 12.
Yeah.
And
Because
now level 12.
she got VIP first, and then Axel got
Wait,
me
no.
VIP and stuff. But
Allison. First person who had VIP, Alyssa. She would have had VIP. And then Theo got VIP. And then a few weeks, maybe days later, Alyssa bought me VIP. And then I was VIP. And then, like a few weeks, maybe days
it was
later,
weeks later that I got VIP.
Weeks later, Axel 101, or Liv, as we know her, got Allison 3-month VIP. She had the best VIP of us all.
Yeah, she had a year star and still has it.
Because it hasn't been a year yet.
Yeah, it was like early in this year.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, probably over the summer now that I think about it. It was either at the very end of last school year. Right now I'm in 8th grade, so at the end of my 7th grade year, she probably got it for me, or the beginning of summer break. But got the VIP then, I think by that time I wasn't friends with Seal because of something else she did.
Which we forgot.
Yeah, we forgot. She's done so many things we forget at this point. But
Mhm.
okay, so this is actually where it gets very, very, very annoying and where you
And
know that she has problems.
and interesting.
So I'm pretty sure she knows what I'm talking about because we we both know this so well. But this is
Mhm.
where you know that she has problems.
Mhm.
So, and I started to get emotional again. Every single
Mhm.
time that we block her, and this even went on from the first time we had problems with her after we all got hacked, because in Animal Jam, she hacked like 7 of us. Like,
Mhm.
it was Natalie, then me, she hacked
Then
Buck,
book.
and like 3 other people pretended to get hacked herself, and then somehow got all of her items back again. So that didn't really count. But she hacked all of us in the gang. She got
And
April last.
and my backup.
Yeah, and your backup. She didn't get
Ooh,
my backup, but she still got your backup.
both of them actually.
So she hacked all of us, and she kept on blaming it on her brother and sister. And then it starts getting really, really, really weird here. Okay, so she said they were gonna kill her, or they were forcing her to say that it was her and not them. That was her way of trying to get us to forgive her for hacking us. Although the
But
entire time, because we used to be in Hangouts calls together and stuff, we never heard her brother or her sister or anyone. And then, when we weren't in calls, she'd be saying that her brother, she almost killed her brother. They were in a hospital. She jumped out a window. She got hit by a car. She was in the hospital or something. And she still survived. She said,
and then the
huh?
and then the next time we called her, she was fine.
Yeah, like every single time she did something that pissed us off and made us unfriend her, she would come up with an excuse that she hurt herself or one of her brothers or sisters were hurt. And normally it was like she killed her brother and her sister out of rage because we broke up friendship with her. So
Like
that
if
worked
you
for the
have,
first few times.
I
And,
don't know,
huh?
if you have anger, don't take it out on other people. Take it out on yourself and think about what you've done and what other people have done.
No, but this is where something like a punching bag would come in handy. I have one in my living
Hmm?
room. That can very
Just
much help you because it can feel like you're punching a person. That could help you so much. It's helped me in many situations. But she kept on saying all this. It worked on us for like the first few times. Then we started to see that it became a very constant thing with her, so we didn't believe her at all. Then she was saying that she jumped out a window and all that stuff, and she got hit by a car and she cut herself, or she did something, or they smashed something over her and stuff. And then she was like pretending to be her parents and stuff, except how would her parents, who never play the game, how would they know how to operate Animal Jam? Because I would say, hey, follow me back to my room and let's talk about this here. She was able to follow me, no problem, able to move around, no problem, and all this. And she knew, like, Animal Jam, it has a very, very, very strict chatting system.
mhm.
So, what was it? You had to say bat instead of something? Was it?
But
Yeah. Whenever you're trying to say something like, um, my name is Smith, but my real name is Allison, you had to say, my name is Smith, bat, my real name is Allison. You can't say but. So it was really weird, but it was safety
actually,
because it's a little kid's game. It's literally meant for
actually,
kids.
if you had free chat, like if you bought membership and you say your chat's having the free chat, you would be able to say anything as long as it wasn't inappropriate.
Yeah. But like I had the free chat from the beta days, and it's the exact same as members. free chat. So I had that the entire time. You still couldn't say it, but whatever. Her parents would not know that or know how to say stuff on there to make it come through. Her parents, and I don't think she's thinking about this on her deathbed, quotation marks again. She's not thinking about how her parents are going to text us on Animal Jam and saying, oh yeah, instead of saying but on there, make sure you say bat. Because every single time her parents, every single time you hear me say something like parents, think quotation marks. But every single time our parents would text us, they would say some but and they would say bat. They knew the chatting system. They knew all of this stuff, which that is just not how parents are in kids' games. They don't know the chatting system. They don't know all this, and they're certainly not texting their kids' friends in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. Like, seriously, she said that they were sitting there in the car texting us as they were driving her to the hospital while she was in the back bleeding out. That's not very believable. Like,
Mm-mm.
how many parents, unless your parents really don't care about you, which if they didn't care about you, why would they care about your friends knowing about this? Why would they leave you sitting in the back of your car bleeding out, driving you to the hospital? Makes no sense. But she did that a bunch of times. Then on MSP, this is where we started talking on Hangouts.
Huh?
So,
Now.
started talking on there, and all of a sudden, we unfriended her again and blocked her and all that. Shocker. Allie's the one that keeps on becoming friends with her over and over and over and over and over again, and is still
And
friends with
now,
her now.
and I'm sorry if you didn't want anybody to know about this, Lisa, but I know her Google password, so I can go on her Google account and do something if I have to.
Yeah.
So she has a chat with Seal on Hangouts. I look through that if I feel concerned.
Because Seal, as you can probably tell, she is not right in the mind. She has a problem. And the last time I unfriended her, she even got Alyssa to yell at me. I don't have the message saved now. I don't even think I have a chat with Alyssa anymore. No. The last thing I said to her, well, the last thing she said to me, I didn't even respond to the message, was last time I got mad at Seal at something. I don't even know how, but somehow Seal contacted me. We know Seal went on Allie's account and started talking to me. Like she was Allie for a minute, and then she was like joking around and saying that it was Seal. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it was Allie or Seal on the Hangouts account because it didn't seem like Allie. Like, I know Allie. She is
Mm-hmm.
not naturally that mean to me.
And I know Alyssa really, really well.
And this is, and it's not the exact thing she said, but it's basically what the message she was trying to get through is. So I was talking to her, and I said to Seal on Allie's account. So I don't know which one it is, but I'm pretty sure it was Seal, because Alyssa would not be that sick, and she knows how much I hate Seal. She would not be that sick to pretend to be Seal and for me to yell at her account. And Alyssa wasn't even on Hangouts at that point, and it was out of nowhere. Like I kind of want to say Allie. Alyssa wasn't online for like all day. Then they got on in the middle of the day and started saying it was Seal. And then as soon as that was done, she went on Hangouts. I thought that was really, really weird. But when we were on Hangouts, the last thing I said to her, like, around, was, do not talk to me again, or something like that. Let me see if I can pull that up, actually. But after I said that, she went on Hangouts, and, eh, wait, I think I blocked the account. Let me unblock that, actually. But, because,
she got her Allison. She got her account back and she gave it to Fallon.
yeah, I know. I forgot that I actually blocked the account, actually. Because she gave the account to Seal earlier, so.
And promised Fallon your VIP, and then that didn't work out, so she's giving Fallon the account, and she promised Seal that she'd get her 3 months VIP.
Okay, this is our chat. So I will show you what happens. Alright. So I was recording on MSP. I was recording the Halloween event. That's what it was. So that was before. The first thing she said was, "Hey Myth, hey Allie, can I tell you something, please? Share button, hang, I'm recording." No, right here, I have to type softly. That made no sense to me.
Right?
And then she gets straight to, okay, the thing is, Black Shadows is Seal. I know because I am Seal, Allie had to take a shower. I think Alyssa was saying that she had to take a shower in the chat. So she didn't say she was back on Hangouts, because I was looking to see if she was back, because she normally lets us know if she's back. We all do. So she didn't say she was back, and she said, "I'm Seal, I had to take a shower. Are you serious?" "Yes, I am." It's kind of a super short, super long story. Then go on the account and say it's Seal for proof. Then say something only you and I know. Yes. But if I do, you have to promise not to block me, because there's a reason why I made a new account, the auto hens, and lots of proof. How about if I tell you a story, then I tell you it's me on the account, because I want to tell you the story just in case you block me. Whatever, but hurry, because as I told you, I am trying to freaking record. Okay, the story. I had a thought, because I actually missed you. That face. So I made a new account, friended you, legit begged my parents for some VIP, then ta-da. And think about this, guys. When we were fighting, she kept on saying, like, her life was so bad because her parents were poor and that they were having money problems. In the background of Hangouts, like every single day, I heard her parents say, "Okay, I'm gonna go shopping. You need anything?" They would just be like, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go shopping," and they would not be asking if you needed anything. Like, if you need anything, that's basically like, do you want anything extra from the store? That's basically what it means. Not, okay, what thing that's depending on your survival do you need? So, and plus, she was getting VIP already. She had VIP on the account, and she had VIP on her brother's account, quotation marks. Natalie can tell you that
Wait, no.
story.
Okay. So, like a long time ago before her new account bullcrap started, her quote unquote brother's account dash vacation dash. Right now,
Isn't it
right
arrows?
facing
Like the arrow things?
right facing arrow vacation, left facing arrow. Friended Allison, Allie, basically everybody except me. I was like, okay, this is kind of messed up. I don't get it. If they know Seal, then they should know me, because I knew Seal for at least a year now. So why wouldn't they friend me? It's probably because of all the conflicts I've had with Seal, but I don't
Yeah,
really
but
care at this
that did
point.
not make any sense because Seal had equal conflicts with me. And yes, she had more
Mm-hmm.
conflicts with Natalie, except I think the way that I had some kind of relationship where I mutually hated her, but she couldn't get it. That's kind of what we had. But Natalie and Theo, they weren't really the friend type ever. I didn't like Theo at all as a friend, even, except for like a little bit as soon as we started talking, because I didn't have any other friends except for Natalie at the point. So I didn't really know how people acted. I thought that's just how they acted. And then Natalie and Theo never had a friendship. I had a slight one with her. I lost that friendship very quickly, but she could not get it that I did not want to be her friend. And yeah, this conversation was 26 days ago.
That's almost a month.
Yeah. And like I have not wanted it. Like me and Alyssa haven't even talked on MSP. We never talk on MSP. Like if you look at me and Natalie's history, it's mostly myth, trying to get me on Hangouts or something, or like little things, like go on hang, OMG, turn your sound on, and then like way up here is just a bunch of autos. See, a bunch of stuff that's like really small. We never have a full conversation on here anymore. It's always on Hangouts. Cause
Okay, can I tell the rest of
yeah.
my story? Okay. So, about this vacation, I'm a bastard. Sorry. Okay, Jason. So, Jason the player. The player, he got his title. Okay, so first, it started out as he was dating Alyssa. They got married. Woo, I still hated him. Like, from the beginning, didn't like him. I thought he was a hacker. I still didn't like him. And then up to the time that him and Alyssa got quote unquote married, I still hated him. Although I did everything that I could to try and be nice. They hated me, I hated them. It's a nice situation. Yay.
Yeah.
And then they break up. Alyssa, super disappointed. And then guess who he hops to?
Yeah.
The frog hops to Fallon.
And then she was in love with him. So she was blindsided by the fact that she just basically betrayed Alyssa and started dating him as soon as he broke up with Alyssa and they were supposed to be married. Like he broke up with her one day, that same day, went to Fallon, and then they started dating.
Allison, actually, tell them who Fallon was with originally.
Trying to remember this.
Points to head.
Oh yeah, she was with you. She was with Natalie.
And then, overnight, I logged on MSP, clicked my profile because I was going to change my look. Because when am I never said it? Because when do I keep a look? Exactly.
Like not that long.
Well, except for my Eloise look. I was like, oh my god, must stay with this. And plus, I had the hurricane power went out, so I couldn't really go on MSP to change my look.
But anyways.
Jason the player frog was Alyssa married. You know, bye! Hop to Fallon. I got super pissed. For very obvious reasons. And then, like, this went on for at least a few weeks or months. As long as for them to just click and for me to snap.
Yeah.
I want all to die or I was gonna bust their heads like bubbles. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting mad.
And honestly, Natalie was like mad at Jason. I honestly just like, okay, it's related to Seal. ignore it. Because if I
Like I
had any
like
contact with anyone who was related to Seal, they were going to be talking to Seal about me. And after her brother hacked me, didn't really want too much to do with him.
and at the time I thought Jason was Seal.
Like, we don't know if it is her or if it's actually a guy on the other end of that. We don't know. Because every single time that he was talking on Hangouts, he was on Seal's Hangouts. He couldn't make one of his own. But first, she said
Yeah.
Jason was her cousin, her brother's best friend. Then she said it was her brother. That's another lie there.
And then, okay, let me tell the rest of my story. You better not interrupt me.
Gosh, girl.
Oh, popular photo. Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so Jason the Player Frog, that's his new name for me. Woo. Okay, so he was with Alan, blah, blah, blah. They clicked, blah, blah,
You
blah.
snapped.
Nobody cares. Yeah, I snapped. I got whiplash. Not really. I imaginary.
You know what you mean.
I quote unquote got whiplash because I snapped. Tons. And then guess who he hops to? Alyssa.
Wait, no, didn't he go to that
Oh yeah.
other person?
Okay. So first it was Alyssa. Then either before or after Fallon, it was Pump Chicken. Chicken.
It was her.
And it was
What was the deal with her? Like, someone was hacking her main
bubblegum.
account, so she went to a new account.
Like blue bubblegum, something. Nobody likes the Pump Chicken. I'm sorry for you Pump fans. Please don't kill me. So yeah.
Yeah,
And
honestly,
then,
we don't care about how high someone's level is. It's just your freaking attitude. So.
and like at the beginning, Pump was kind of nice, and then she got really, really stingy. And it's like, okay, you better stop talking to me, or I'm gonna pop your nostrils, so then you can't breathe and then you die.
Yeah, Blue Bubblegum 052. I'm pretty sure this is her. But yeah.
Oh well, who cares? Old news. Yeah, either before or after Fallon. It was Pumpadoodle or Pumpapoo, I like to call it.
Nope.
And then after, I think it's like 0 something.
I don't know.
0. It has 8s and 6s in it. Anyways,
I don't
know. And then after Pump and Alyssa previously and Fallon, he hops back to Alyssa. I was like, okay, Alyssa, why? You never listen to our advice. We just try to
And
keep
at this
you
point, Alyssa and Fallon, they were literally getting mad at us for not liking Jason. And they were gushing over him for like a week. I'm sorry if that makes them sound like little girls who have like a crush that broke up with them and stuff, and little girly girls, but that's what they were doing. Like, it doesn't change who they are. It's just a phase I went through with him because that's just what happened. Like, we don't know why they did that, but they did. And I'm pretty sure now they're looking back on it and thinking, why was I doing that? That was so stupid. But sometimes you do stuff and you don't even notice you're doing it. But they just did that, and they were getting mad at us for not liking him, and they were like, they would have sworn on their entire MSP account that Jason was a real person.
Wait, Allison.
That was not Seal.
Allison. How long have we been recording this for?
I don't know.
Wait, when was the last time that you clicked stop?
No, the recorder's broken, so it just goes on and on and on and on until I restart my computer.
Oh, yay. Okay, we better make this a very long rant.
It's gonna be like 3 hours, actually. Sorry about this, guys. At the very end, there's going to be a little summary of what happens, but we're just taking the entire long story here. So.
Okay, and then Jason, the playing frog, hops from Tom or Fallon, whoever.
Hops from. Okay, this is the people he hopped to and fro from. Alyssa, Fallon, Bubblegum, and I think that was it that we know about. But
Mhm.
eventually he hopped out of
And
that triangle after
and
what
then
seemed like forever.
no, no, and then back to Alyssa, and then Jason quitted and killed himself because of Fallon and Alyssa. I don't
And
really
he's
care
the one
though.
that left them, and he killed himself because of them. Makes no sense, but boy.
Take dish wet. Dish, please.
Yeah, so rest of the conversation, if I pull it back up.
So yeah, and now present time. I'm quote unquote friends with Jason.
And he allegedly killed
Okay.
himself.
Like, I guess he's nice. I don't know. He told me that he was gonna make me an edit. It's been like a month.
Yeah, he made me
Still
an
no
edit
edit.
before, and it actually was okay, but it was with a really bad look. It was when I made really bad old looks, so yeah, it wasn't the best with the look. The actual edit was fine, but still. So she's like, I had thought, because I actually missed you, so I made a new account, friended you, begged my parents for some VIP, then said, you know, you are seriously sounding like a stalker. Thanks, smiley face. For God, I'm just kidding. I'm not her, but I missed you, and I had to apologize to Rosie. That honestly makes no sense because she said she's Seal, and then, for God, I'm just kidding. I'm not her, but I missed you, and I had to apologize to Rosie. That right there confused me to high heaven. Because
Right?
she said she's Seal, and then I'm not her, but I missed you and I had to apologize to Rosie. If she was really Allie, there was nothing to apologize to Rosie for, and there's no reason for her to miss me. Like, we had about a billion chats together and hangouts. So, for God, I'm just kidding, I'm not her. That means she's saying that she's not Seal, but then who is it who's saying that they're Seal who was pretending to be Allie? And then I missed you and I had to apologize to Rosie. Alyssa didn't have any reason to miss me or apologize to Natalie, and no one else calls her Rosie. On here, on here you can't say Natalie, but still, like,
But now I call myself L space U space
yeah,
N
now I
A
call her
Luna.
Luna. If it was Allie on that text, she would say Luna, not Rosie. We don't call her Rosie anymore. So, and then she's like, and if you don't believe I miss you that bad, so yeah, I'm probably gonna give Allie her account back when she is done, and that's all I had to say since her account was the only way I could talk to you. So yeah, bye, have fun replacing me. Bye. And by the way, have fun with Black Shadows because she is a bye. She never even finished, and if you don't believe me, I missed you too bad. That makes no sense. And if you don't believe I missed you too bad, and then doesn't say anything after that except, so yeah, I'm probably going to give Allie her account back. That makes no sense.
Okay, so now let's go to present
Yeah,
time.
present time.
Present time.
So, Natalie.
No, wait, no.
What?
I want to tell the story because I had the main part in this story. Because there's one who can go on Alyssa's account and see her and Seal's chat. Duh. Okay, so this girl, Black Shadows, or Free, made an account called $sign Strawberry or Strawberry. And
Okay, and
okay, yeah,
also,
that's Black Shadow.
let me cut in one time.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw Seal's account last, this was her boyfriend. I am back, Fman122.
Which kind of freaks me out because Fman122 is an animal hacker.
Yes, and then it was Seal's boyfriend, and then as soon as they start talking to me, she gets Seal's boyfriend back, and she seems like she has no mention of Seal whatsoever. But
Mm.
every single one of these accounts that have friended me have gotten VIP. And
Mm-hmm. Except for
huh?
Strawberry.
Except
Except for
Strawberry didn't
Strawberry.
friend me. But Seal always, like, she could get VIP whenever she wanted to, but she got it in small gaps. Not like a year star VIP and then that's it. She got like a little month of VIP here, a month of VIP there. Whichever account she's using, she gets VIP on that one. She got a VIP,
Like
huh?
I only get VIP on my consistent main, Kitty Loon 0414, but there was a sale on week VIP, so I got it for my
Yeah.
backup.
And she had this VIP on this account, and then she gets VIP on her Oreo account. So that was really weird. Because, like, to me, it doesn't make any sense for that to be going on, but it might just seem like completely not important to this, but it's just my personal opinion there. But yeah. So I had to like take some water because my voice like getting raw at talking, but has to be said. So yeah, continue with your story, Natalie.
Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah,
Yes.
Strawberry. So Black Shadows were free. Met Allison on Chance Nice. Then we found out that she played MSP. I
No,
friended
first it
her.
was
She accepted my
MSP that Black Shadows contacted me, and then she was like, "Do you play Transform Ice?" Which, again, let me butt in. Really, really weird that she knew I had Wattpad, she knew I had Transform Ice, she knew I played IMVU, and she knew I played Animal Jam. She only mentioned asking games that I played. She didn't ask any about any other games I didn't play. It's like she already knew what I played. So that kind of like, yeah,
gives it
like
away.
if you guess one, yeah, I guess like it's just a coincidence. Ask about Wattpad. Yeah, quite a few people have Wattpad. It's pretty common. Like, it's awesome.
Except, except I don't have it because I'm a
Yeah,
dork.
well, it's so good. But
And I have books to read. I don't need to make my eyes even worse than they are by just reading a computer screen.
oh well.
I already have suckish vision.
But IMVU, Transformize, and Annual Jam, and Wattpad, like, she asked me about all
Or else
those, and she, like, I talked to Seal, she knew that I played those before, and she only asked about those. That was pretty suspicious. Like, seriously.
okay, let me get back on my story. Okay, so Bree, I'm just gonna call her Bree because I'm tired of saying Black Shadows. If I hear it again, I'm going to slap somebody. So yeah, Bree, she made an account, her name, Black Shadows. It's okay if I say it, okay? If anybody else say it, my hand's gonna come through that computer screen and whack on your nose.
At this time of recording,
Trust me.
so saying it now won't do anything, but you can try it. If she somehow hears you from her house, she will do that though. You have been warned.
Oh well, I don't care. Anyways, Bree made an account, Black Shadows. We were like best friends. I never even knew there's like a hint that it was Seal. She acted completely different. She acted super nice. And then she made Strawberry. I really hated that. Well, I didn't really hate it. I was just didn't like that account. And then she made Oreo, her rare trading account. And then she got VIP on it. And then, like now, I went on I have I went on Alyssa's Hangouts very recently, like a few
Yeah,
hours
like
ago
as soon
maybe.
as right before we started this rant, she went on the account just to
This
confirm it.
it's actually the entire reason why we
Yes,
made this rant.
because I had a strong feeling because Oreo has this style that Seal had. Then she asked me about
Mm-hmm.
Transform Ice, and she was like, "Hey, you want to go play Transform Ice?" Never told her about that. And then she immediately started calling me Myth. We never discussed what my nickname was. Just like, yeah, hey Myth. We never discussed what my name was.
But that's because Oreo is Black Shadows and Strawberry.
Yeah, I actually never knew that she had a strawberry account. But we wanted to transform
Alright.
ice the other day, and we went on. She sucks. She was level 1, and I said Savannah question mark, and she was like, "Who's Savannah?" And I was like, "No one." Played it off like meant nothing, cause that was like kind of like, okay, yeah, that's like seeing how stupid she is. Although I didn't think she was that stupid, where she's just gonna say yeah, cause not a lot of people have the name Savannah. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's not
Yeah.
a coincidence that one person that I met and had a good friendship with that already knew a bunch of stuff about me would have the exact same name as my enemy, but not be the same person.
Mm-hmm. And Savannah is also the name of a state. Right? No, name of a city in
Yeah.
Georgia.
But
My brother.
she knew exactly, like. Okay, so forget what I just said about her knowing already. Um, when I was on Transform Ice, she said, I was like, wait, what? You said you played Transform Ice before and you know how to play it. What happened to your old account? It's just like, it was like something happened to it and something like that. Got locked out or something. And I'm like, okay, yeah, what's the name? She gave me a name. I typed in and it was like, oh yeah, the name said it's invalid. And it's like, wait, no, it's this one. It had like 2 8s at the beginning and the end. And she took the 2 8s off the beginning of it and put it in that one. Still said it was invalid. And I was like, it still says it's invalid. And she's like, well, that's because it got um locked out for a while. So when it's locked out, it doesn't show up in the friend list and you can't friend it or anything. So that's why. It got locked out for a few days. And I'm just like, then I'm pretty sure it still shows up in the friend list if it got locked out for a little bit.
Okay, my turn to talk.
No, but hold on, one more thing. And then she's like, well, she said, well, if it gets locked out forever, then it doesn't. And it's like, you just said it was locked out for a few days, not forever. I just let it drop there though, and it's just like I'm gonna ask Natalie to go on Ellis's hangout later, but now Natalie.
Alright. So, like I was saying, I went on Alyssa's Hangouts because I felt suspicious about Seal and Oreo,
Yes.
Strawberry, and Shadows. And then I scrolled up, and then I was reading everything to
Mhm.
Allison. So, so me and her know exactly what they said. And then I read, oh, Seal said, wow, my password is 34 characters long on Oreo. I was like, Oreo, Allison, Oreo. Oreo. That is the name of that account that she is viewing her messages with. That is the account that I have been talking to lately. That's the one who's been obsessed with my Silent Hill Circus series. And then that's where this rant was born. So I'm gonna read you a message that I sent her, or you guys can just look at my screen, or I don't care. I'm just gonna read it. You bastard for tricking me and Allison to think you are Oreo and Black Shadows and Strawberry. I always thought you were Brie, but no, you were a little bitch named Seal, and Allison said, "If you do this again, I will make a video about it, and I will make sure it never happens again."
Although, the thing about me making a video if it happens again, I'm making this video right now. Yeah,
Screw
forget
that.
that. I'm making this video right now.
Now I'm just gonna tell her, has son being exposed, little child. Oh crap, I said exposed. Exposed. And that concludes it. If you have any other topics that we should rant about, put them in the comments below. And we will also make random rants about random topics that we
And even
have.
if it's like a rant about something being like good or something, then they're not going to be as long as this one, obviously, because it's not as personal, but it's like this is our most personal one that we've done, only one we've done, but still, it's going to be the most personal one we do in quite a while. But yeah.
But I might be doing more rants like this one on my channel. Link in the description. Like rants about Fallon or Alyssa being good or bad, or both, or even Allison, if I have the nerve. But yeah, or you can leave us suggestions like the election or is chocolate bad for you? I don't care. Leave suggestions for good/bad rants in the comments. I'll read them every day. Allison won't because obviously she's the one and I like reading comments.
I'll read every single
sure
comment on my videos.
Allison, you scared me. I was talking and then you like that. And I'm like,
Boy.
I'm shook. Oh my gosh. How many times have I said I'm shook?
I have no
today?
idea.
Like 86. Okay. So, while Allison wraps up the message, Diary of an MLG No Scoper. Oh, I'm gonna watch that when this is done. There's a live stream going on.
For who?
Cards Against Humanity.
Mm.
At 2:57 in the morning.
Wow. Yeah, guys.
But
So, I said there was going to be a little summary at the end of this, so let's go ahead and do this now. So, from the beginning, Seal, Lexor, AJ, Savannah, Kote, whatever you know her as, being crazy. We were friends. Me and Nala became friends, then Seal, then Allie. We had our group. People came and go, and then stuff started going bad when she started hacking us. She hacked about 7 people. We started realizing that she had a problem when she kept on saying that every single time we unfriended her, that she was going to kill herself, harm herself, or kill her brother or her sister. And her brother or her sister killing her or something like that. Always harming herself or her brothers and sisters, or something's going to happen. She never really threatened us. She was just like trying to make it so we pity her. But so stuff started happening. She started scamming us. She was lying to us about everything, even simple little things. So we were friends with her for a little bit. Not really friends, but we dealt with her for a little bit. Unfriended her quite a bit. Every single time weaseled her way back in. And it got to the point where she stopped trying to weasel her way back in on her main accounts. She would start making fake accounts and friend us on them. It literally got that bad. And I do not know like what her deal is. She always has to do this. Like, she would friend me on something, and then I figured out it's her, and then I leave. Because this has happened multiple times. Natalie's gone on Allie's account, Hangouts account, and figured out that she's talking to Seal, and Allie's not telling us that Seal is these people, even though she knows how much we hate Seal. Like, that doesn't make Allie a bad person to us. It just means she's trying to keep the peace and not make us, like, all mad and stuff, because I'm pretty sure that every single time we unfriend Seal, she goes off on Allie about it and stuff, but, like, we just can't deal with this. Like, it has gotten to the point I feel like I am being stalked. It is getting that bad. I feel like I am being stalked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's me all the time. I'm actually shook right
No,
now.
but I've had people who wanted to be friends with me and I didn't want to be friends with them, except they got over it and left. Seal keeps on coming back and forcing her way back in. So I feel like I'm not happy with this one bit, and like I feel like I'm being followed online. Like, I don't hate online, except it's just her. It's not that online you get followed or whatever. It doesn't make it easier to be followed, because you can just as easily be followed in real life. There's no problem with having people
Mm-hmm.
online, but just her and how she deals with stuff. I don't know if she knows that she's being a stalker, is what I'm gonna say, but that's what I feel like she's doing, because she's making new accounts to try and talk to us in order for her to make it for in order for us to talk to her nicely and not with anger. She has to make a new account to talk to us. That is not how it should be. And she was wasting her time trying to keep us as friends when really she's doing nothing but hurting herself and not trying to find new friends. It makes no sense. But anyways, we're gonna end this here. I am honestly, I've had enough with this. Like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you guys are friends with her or not. You can block her, do whatever you want with her. I do not care at this point. Before it got this bad, I would have said, like, don't go to her and be mean about it. This is something that we're personally dealing with, but at this point, I do not care if you go and, like, say good job to her. I don't care if you go there and, like, block her. I do not care at this point. I normally care if you do something to someone, but she has put us, me, Natalie, and everyone, like, me and Natalie have stayed together for a year. We've had to deal with her for over a year now. We have seriously seen people come and go and be affected by her. We have stayed together, but out of the original group, it's only me and her that stayed together. And that is honestly sad. Because
Mm-hmm.
Seal has pushed away some of our close friends that we used to share everything with, and now we don't even know where they are.
Right?
Like, it's just sad at this point. And if you
Yeah.
have a friend like her, I feel so bad for you. Like, you can talk to me about it, but honestly, I am done with this. Like, I am honestly pissed at this. I can't even put it into words how I'm feeling. I'm just feeling violated because she's trying to get information from us to, like, one day maybe friend us and be like this person to try and be on our good side one day and show us that she's changed, but really she's been using these accounts to get information from us. I think that's what she's doing. I don't know what her plans are or whatever, but honestly, it's too much. Like, we're teenagers. We're not gonna, I hope so, but not every teenager stays friends with the people they know at this age. I'm hoping that that's not the case with us, and with like me and Natalie and Fallon and Allie, and we'll stay friends. I really hope so, but because we've been through tough stuff already, but this this is almost what broke us apart before, and it did break some of us apart before. It made me and Natalie closer, but it broke away some other people. And it's sad at this point. So,
like at this point, I don't even care who's in our squad as long as it's
yeah.
us.
Like
at this point, I don't even care if we have a serial killer in our squad as long as we're in the squad.
define who we are. Like, who do you mean, Natalie? Yeah.
Oh, like who?
What? When you say as long as we're in the squad, who do you mean by that? Exactly.
You and me. Who's the only two in?
I know. But yeah, like honestly, that's just we want to make sure that we stay together because we're just.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
It's been a year, and you're my closest friend now, so honestly, if we end up becoming not friends, then I don't know who I'm gonna trust later.
Me either. I mean, maybe I'll know.
Like, I don't know. Like Fallon and Allie, maybe, yeah, but it's been a year. And we have both seen each other at our absolute worst and best at this point, I think, so.
Like if I'm breaking down in tears, I'm like, computer, where is you? Get over here. I pull up Hangouts. I go to Allison. I say, call me. I need you. And she's right there when I need her.
I'm in North Carolina, and she may be in Florida, but we are still as strong as friends, like as strong as sisters, as if we were sitting right next to each other. Doesn't matter the distance, and we are a good example. If you have a friend that's long distance, make it work if you care about them. We have made this work, but make it work. If you want it to work out, you gotta work for it. We have worked for a year to make sure that we stay together.
But actually, we're not far distance.
Considering how big the world is, not really that far a distance, but still, we're not like 10 minutes away from each other like that. Like you and Fallon and Natalie, you guys are right down there, and you all go to the same school together. I'm the one sitting up here in North Carolina, but me and you have the closest relationship.
And my mom said that maybe one day on summer vacation, we're gonna go up to North Carolina or South Carolina and go to the mountains. I'm excited for that. Like I've already been in North and South Carolina, so I could see my I don't even know how he's related to me. But I'm just gonna say family friend who lives in North Carolina. So yeah, I know what it's like in North Carolina. It's really beautiful there. I'm jealous.
I'm jealous of you in Florida. You have SeaWorld there.
Oh yeah, we do.
I honestly love SeaWorld better than Disney.
And SeaWorld, Disney, WonderWorks.
Yeah, you have all the like cool theme parks and stuff. We have the cool scenery.
And we also have Miami. That's like a really popular place. It's like the California and the New York of Florida. Holy macaroni. I'm famous. What else do we have? We have Jacksonville, and that's where like
Yeah,
a
we
lot of
have a
army
they have a
stuff
bunch of
goes
stuff in
on.
Florida. Okay, we're just gonna say that for the sake of the video. But yeah, so now reason why I'm on her channel so I can do this. All right, so Fort user. Honestly, I could put her under harassment and cyberbullying. This may include content that is posted to maliciously insult, demean, and intimate individuals. Not content, but she has literally been like, she is a freaking cyberbully. She has impersonated other people. She's made threats to herself, not anyone else, as I know of, though. We know she did once. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to finish up the part of my story where she was on Allie's account. She was on Allie's account. She went to Hangouts, and don't know if that was Allie or Seal, but Allie said something to me along the lines of, "You made Seal want to kill herself. She said she's going to do it. I know it's because she just told this to me. You should have been the one that's killing yourself instead of her. She doesn't deserve this. You need to kill yourself instead of her." And she seriously made it sound like I was like Satan and she was an angel. I don't get her logic in that. I don't know if that was Seal or Allie. I don't think that was Allie because Allie would have never talked to me like that. But I don't know.
Mm. At least Allie is like a really
Yeah.
sweet person.
Like, she would not wish death upon anyone unless she had the biggest reason to in the world. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't think she has a good enough relationship with Seal to wish death upon me just because me and Seal don't get along. But yeah, child endangerment, not that, unless it's herself. Hate speech against a protected group. Content that promotes hatred based on factors that include but are not limited to race or ethnic origin, religion, display, gender, age, and nah, no that. Spam and scams. Yes. Privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Containing your personal information or videos of your upload without your consent may be considered a privacy violation. She kind of like I'm not really going by YouTube standards. I'm talking about her personally also, but like she is like she's harassing us. She is cyberbullying us, impersonating us. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
hate speech. Yes, but not against a protected group. Scamming us. Definitely yes. Privacy, big issue. So I'm just gonna go with harassment and cyberbullying though. So and every single thing that hold on. A user stole my videos, users revealing my personal information on the site, harassing me on the site, users attacking or belittling a celebrity, country, or other YouTube user. I'm just gonna put that one.
No, the last one because she's been attacking us and we're YouTube users.
True. Please note that we will only consider harassment complaints regarding content targeting you or someone you represent as a legal guardian. Third-party compliments will not be processed. Okay, whatever. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. The content posted may offend you. It may not be content that YouTube considers harassment. If someone is harassing your friend, please have them report this content directly. To learn more about controlling content, blah. So, yeah.
Okay, then the
Yeah.
other one.
So, in the channel you are the user want to report. That's her. Pretty sure. Let me just make sure. Continue. Oh my god. I'll just deal with this later. But yeah.
But please block her if you feel like you're not safe around her.
Alright.
Like if you don't want to be in a situation close to ours, please just do what
And
Allison just did.
you don't have to do it because she's not really going to go after you guys. I honestly doubt it. Because she doesn't really go after anyone else except for our original group members. Mostly it's just me and Natalie, though. Like, she's mostly only going after us. Because she goes on her main account and can talk to Alyssa and Fallon. She's only making these new accounts and talking to me and Natalie, though. So, she doesn't really talk to Fallon anymore, I don't think. But honestly, though, I just can't put into words this situation. And I know this is a very, very, very long rant, but it is very, very personal to us. Like, you don't
Mm-hmm.
even understand unless this has happened to you as well. But at the very beginning, we thought we could trust her with information about stuff, I guess. I forgot what we could have trusted her with. I don't know. But, like, as soon as we started trusting her with some stuff, like, as soon as we started telling each other stuff, we started telling her less. Especially after the first few things about her lying. But if you know someone like her, then just block them. Don't interact with them. We interacted with her for like a month or something, and we've had to deal with this for over a year now. So it honestly has made us more miserable. And honestly, it's made me more wary of who I friend. Because everyone, I think, has the same style as her. I'm now thinking that it might be Seal. Like, that is how bad it is. And she has made so many accounts and done this that honestly, if you're a fan, I'll talk to you, but I just won't give any like personal information and stuff. And, like, yeah, I'll talk to you and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like a normal person, but I just I
Like so, if you are in a situation like we were, message either me or Allison on a Google Hangouts, and either me or her will be sure to make a group chat with all three of us. And yeah, just know that you guys know where to find us at Luna Gaming on um like for Allison at Aljac for Google Hangouts, and for me at Luna Gaming for Google Hangouts. And if you'd like to just talk to me, I have Twitter, so you can just message me at Linksel Gaming. So yeah, just know you guys always have something to talk to.
yeah. And I don't have social media. I'm not allowed to. If I did, then I would let you guys message me so we could talk and stuff like that. Have Google Plus though. Don't really know how that would help, but have Hangouts. If you have one of these games, then we can talk on there. Highly recommend Transformice if you want to talk on a game because it has free chat. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to play a game while you talk, then you can message Allison and me on Google Hangouts, and you can message
yeah. And
me
if
on
you need to
Twitter.
talk and you don't have Hangouts but have Twitter, then message her on Twitter and we can communicate through her, I guess. That would work. I don't know. We'll figure something out if you need to talk. Just let us know.
Like if you have Twitter, I'm your go-to person. If you have Google Hangouts, either of us are fine. Just search up our Google names, and you'll be
Yeah.
sure to find us.
Yeah, guys. So we're going to end this rant here. I know it has been quite a very, 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 very long one. Sorry it took this long, but had to be done. I promise you, this is going to be the longest rant that I will have on the channel. At least of this moment. If something else like this happens, then you will see another one. But yeah. And if you want more information about what happened with her, I might make little miniature story times, I guess, is what you could call it, where it leads up to the present day and what we've dealt with her. Because it's only been a year. We remember what happened. Like, between the two of us, we can definitely remember it. So, it's only been a year. So, we might do those, like maybe a story time a week or something. But, yeah. Anything else you need to add, Natalie?
What's the title of this video gonna be? Maybe it's been a year and it's ... and it's gone too far.
Been a year and it's gone too far.
And then for like the long straight slash, and then rant. And it's thousand, and it's and then backslash. You click shift and backslash.
Let me find that. That. Alright. So, yeah, sorry about putting the title there just so we remember it. But yeah. We'll end this here. I will see y'all in the next video. Not gonna say like hit the like subscribe button for more, but because that's like the gaming stuff. And this is more serious. But leave a comment if you want to see more of these rant things.
And leave a topic on what kind of rant.
And if you want to see more about like the seal situation, then we can either talk privately or we can make a video about it. Probably make a video about it so we don't have to make it more than once if more than one people want to see it. But yeah. So this has been exhausting to talk about, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm really tired. And it's 3 a.m. My eyes are probably bloodshot. Oh my god, heck no, I just saw movement.
Now you're becoming too annoyed.
I'm shook. Oh, I've been
this entire time.
Yes. Like this entire time I'm like scanning. I need like cameras all around me.
Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Like lasers and like motion detected lasers.
LOL.
So like if somebody like suspicious it walks in, these lasers are gonna go straight to that person like and then they'll die and then I'll be like, yay,
I'm gonna restart the computer now so it'll stop the recording.
I'm gonna hurry because I'm not waiting all night.